Welcome back, my friends. Welcome to August 2024 Spellbinders reveal of their new collection. I'm going to start with this large collection because it has a little bit of something for everybody. It's not a must-have, the whole package kind of thing. It's kind of a la carte, pick and choose what rhyme and reason, things that would go for you type of collection. But this is something that we've been missing in our store, and that is things for scrapbookers. But this is not just a scrapbooking collection. This is called the Storytime collection, and it has 10 smaller die sets here that I'll show you first. And then it goes into a whole bunch of different sentiment style layouts for your pages. But all of the things in it can be customized for cards as well. So I'll give you some photographs and examples here in just a little bit, but let me just run through these real quick so you can see them. This is Home Sweet Home. And just to give you on sizing ideas, I wanted to show you the dies themselves. So this would fit in the front of an A2 card, but it also would be really sweet on a scrapbook layout. Even though they're going with a Storytime, scrapbook collection, they are all still usable on your 5x7 or your A2 style card. So this one here creates a scene. It could be mixed with the house potentially, or it could be mixed with the dancing fairy possibly. So this is a dancing one, Fairy Twinkle, and this one was called Over the Rainbow. So here's our dancing fairy. She's a little larger. She could be a focal of her own on a card. Then we have two sweet ones here, Castle Tales and Fairy Tale Carriage. Kind of goes along with the fairy here. And these are both adorable. I'm in love with these two. But then again, I love fairies and fantasy and everything fun like that. I'm definitely a Cinderella kind of girl. And this is just up my alley. So I really look forward to playing with this one. And this is actually 2 die sets. I've got them in packaging combined in a lot of these just to save on my packaging materials. So these are probably my 2 favorite out of all of them. Then we have Say Cheese, which is a camera, which of course for all your documenting purposes is perfect for your different albums and layouts. So I can totally see that turned into an Instagram. Then this one is super special. These 2. I love that they brought something out for our military and our police and our, special guys in our life. These are the Wander Boots, Badges of Honor. I love the dog tags, the medals, the shield. And then one of the sentiments I've also put in here, and it says My Hero, which I also adore. And I'll get into the sentiments a little bit later, but I just put that in here because it fits so nicely in my packaging. But look at the adorable little badges. Aren't they precious? Those are just going to be so sweet to add like next to Dad's picture or Grandpa's picture, hang his medals next to him. Or to say thank you, Dad, or thank you to your hero who's a police officer. Or attorneys into military boots and hang the dog tags from them. Super, super wonderful. I mean, this is just a wonderful idea. And I'm really proud of Spellbinders for bringing us one. I like these. And then this is quite interesting. Stitched Petal Bloom. Okay, when I saw this one, I could not believe the size. But you got to remember, this is a storytelling collection. So this is completely opposite. It is very large. This petal is made to make a whole scrapbook page, a large stitched flower. Yes, it's stitched. A large stitched petal on your layout. Then it has a stitched center. Then it has a stitched sentiment, leaves, and center to the center to go right there. Or you could make a smaller flower. So I've seen this, and you will see here momentarily when I begin showing the photos, I've seen this one used just with leaves on a card. I've seen this smile used on a card. But then this as a huge scrapbook layout with a photo. Oh, how gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. So this really shocked me when I saw it, and I thought, oh my goodness, I've got to play with that. I want to make something for my craft room. I'd like to put this in a shadow box and frame it. I just think it's beautiful. Okay, so I'm going to show you some pictures here on the screen so you can see some of the collection. Now, while I show these to you, I want you to be looking at things like how the cards are being created, but also how the layouts are being done and used, where the little dies are being used within the layouts. And then pay close attention to all the different styles of sentiments, because there's a larger font sentiment, and then there is also a small sub-sentiment running throughout the pages. You can also use those sub-sentiments and larger sentiments on cards, which they have done in the samples here. Now, these are samples from the Spellbinders catalog, and they were shared with me, and I wanted to share them with you to give you an idea of how versatile these items are, so you have more of a better feel for the sizes and the design possibilities here, because I was a little stumped at first, and I thought clarification would be really good for when you're picking and choosing of things that are your favorites. Now I will jump in and show you the sentiments. I've already showed you the My Hero die, but this is what it looks like when it's put together. And you're going to see that all of the larger dies are this font, and then all of the sub-sentiments, which are going to be smaller, are all the same font as well. Okay, but you get a huge selection, and they all go together. So there's a sub-sentiment set for every sentiment. Here's My Hero, and then the My Hero is kind of separate, as in it goes with these. So I'm going to put that back there because I'm going to keep that with that one. But now this here is the magic sentiments. Now these go with the magical type of dies. So you will see a theme going on here as you go through these. I wanted to take this out so you can see. Each of these are going to be like this. You're going to have the larger sentiment that has a shadow die, and then you're going to have the BetterPress plate and the die. So all of these are One Cut Wonders, and these are two separate purchases. I have them packaged together because in my mind they go together, and they also save me on my magnet purchase and my packaging. So I have done my packaging myself. I just wanted to let you know that this is a purchase and this is a purchase, and I've got them all packaged this way. So here's the magic sentiments, and just magic is what this one is called, and that is a set that you can purchase individually, and they coordinate with these cute ones here. Then Wander sentiments coordinate with the boots and the metals. So this one says Wander, really large, Wander. And then it has these sentiments here: Born to Explore, Away We Go, Our Big Adventure, Travel Besties, Enjoy Every Moment, Best Vacation Ever. Perfect for scrapbook layouts. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Love it. I mean, I can see when my husband and I were in the Grand Canyon, hiking around the Grand Canyon, taking a photograph of him and I, and putting Wander, Born to Explore, or something like that, with the boots next to us, our photograph, and those sentiments. And that would be so So awesome. Maybe some mountains in the background. Very, very cool ideas of how these kind of go and mingle together. So that could be used with these boots. You could add the camera to it. I mean, they're all mixing and matching nicely together. So this one here is happiness sentiments. So we have the large sentiment being happiness. Then we have filled with joy, delightful days, perfect moments, making memories, a day to remember, and today was amazing. So all of those things could go for an array of different pages, or Christmas filled with joy. You know, you can do so many different things with these. So then we have here friends sentiments. So you have friends. Then you have fun and laughs, happy together, lucky to have you, remember this day, you are my person. I love that. Can you see that with a pet? You are my person. Through thick and thin. So those are awesome. Then we have family sentiments, and you have your family die. Then my happy place, smiles all around, my favorite people, best memories ever, celebrate these moments, and you are something special. Totally use that one on a card. You are something special. And then you have the Christmas set. Now this is Christmas and December. These two come together on this set. And then the coordinating set here is Christmas sentiments, home for the holidays, a wonderful life, all decked out, all wrapped up, all the trimmings, and celebrate the season. Now, all of these items here are the storytelling collection. These will be available anywhere where Spellbinders are sold. Now, these are the exclusive to Spellbinders website add-ons. These will only be available at the Spellbinders website, and these are the 4 Seasons collection. They're exactly the same sentiments and style as you have here, but they're the exclusive ones for your seasons. You have this set here that has all 4 sentiments in it: winter, spring, summer, autumn. Same sizing, same font. Then you have a stamp set here that has a mixture of all season sentiments if you're a stamper. Then you have these 4 here, one for each season. These are BetterPress, of course, press or glimmer. And these can be bought individually, or there is a discounted bundle on the website. So this one is Best Friends, New Beginnings, Nature's Beauty, Hippity Hop, Happy Little Moments, and All Things Grow with Love. So that's your spring, covering nature, covering Easter. Then you have summer, Have the Most Fun, Sunshine and Smiles, These Are the Days, Chillin' and Grillin', Make a Splash, The Sweet Life. Can't you see how these are great for scrapbook pages? Great little things to have for your scrapbook pages. Then you have autumn, spooky fun, trick or treat, gather together, pick of the patch, so very grateful, and these golden days. You can even use that for an anniversary, like a 50th anniversary. All seasons winter, let it snow, snuggle season, snow much fun, Christmas time, sugar plum wishes, and most wonderful time. And these, again, you have your plate, you have your one cut wonder die. So all of these are like that. And like I said, you can get all 4 of these as a bundle. So that is the huge collection. So I wanted to get that and explain it, because to me that is very important to understand that, so that you don't buy something and then get confused by it. Now, let's jump in here and have some fun, and let me share with you this collection here. This is the Happy Hour collection. You may have seen a little of this when you went to the Weekender event, and I have some samples using this collection coming up this Saturday. You do not want to miss Saturday's video. Okay, Saturday's video is so much fun. So do not miss Saturday's video. So Happy Hour collection has 5 die sets, a BetterPress sentiment and die, and a BetterPress background with coordinating sentiment and a 3D embossing folder, plus a new tag set. So we have olive martinis, sunset in a glass, Christmas cocktails, booze cocktails, tropical flair. Then you have the Cheers Sentiment BetterPress, which is also, you get all of these sentiments in one cut. Really pretty, really pretty. And they go with all of your drinks. So I love, which is the one, Drink Up Witches. I love that one. You will see that one on Saturday. And Cheers Babe, for all my BetterPress babes out there. Cheers Babe. And You Had Me at Martini. Love it. Then you have the stencil and BetterPress background plate here. Classy Glasses is the name of that. Super fun. And then you have the tropical, the one that goes with that tropical set, a background for it, Lush Leaves, which is a beautiful tropical background. And then we have a new rectangle die set called Perfect Touches. And you will also see this in my video on Saturday. It has this really pretty detailed edge to it. Really nice. And this outside die is an exact A2 die, if you're questioning that. Now, one thing I did want to mention on these is these two here are your basic glass shapes. Okay, they're complete sets and they're perfect to just use on their own, just as is. This one makes a scene in the cup, or you can do whatever you want with that cup. And this one has multiple things that you could do with the martini glass. Then these are all add-on sets that can add for the seasons, for your summer, your winter, and your fall for Halloween. So these are smaller sets, and well, Christmas is pretty large actually. But look at this. Look at this hand that holds the martini glass. Just you wait till Saturday, guys. If you're a Halloween lover, you better come back on Saturday. So anyways, that is Happy Hour in its entirety. Here are the small collections. And this one here is Happy Haunting, which will always also be shown on Saturday. I have a good video on Saturday, I'm telling you. 6 cards using all these products. Scully is our press plate and 2 sentiments. No dies with this one. But Scully is very adorable. And I have fun inking him. Witch in Heels is a smaller die set. You have her. You have the silhouette, then you have her hat and her heels, and then you have a little pumpkin that can hang from the top of her broom. Then we have Fiona the Dancing Witch. Now we also have a Christmas dancing collection coming too here, so be watching, you know, the fairies dancing, the witches dancing. You got dancing kind of mingled this time, but you also have a dancing collection, which I'm going to tell you about. So Fiona the Dancing Witch, super, super cute. But you might be getting into trouble on Saturday, so you better watch on Saturday, I'm telling you. Super cute. Love it. Love that she dances. Love her boots, her hat, her broom. You could do a lot of things with this one, guys. This one is probably my favorite. Then you have my sweet Lola. My Lola, as soon as I saw her, I had to have her. Look at her ears. Just like my Lola. So I had to have Lola, and just wait until you see what I did with Lola. So here she is. And that is called Woofer Treat. So that is the small Happy Haunting collection. Then we have Yana's Poppies. And this is a 3-part, or really 2-part with a stencil. So Yana's is a small one this time, but we have her traditional, beautiful, intricate die for her poppy that she's well known for. And just think of our new treasured cardstock that we have with this gold. You could do that in rose gold, in the gold or the silver also, but you could do it in the glitter. You could do it in the brushed. These right here. Just think of the possibilities here. I think I want to do a rose gold one. I have not played with this one yet. You see that? That would be super pretty. So I think I like that though. That would be pretty with a kind of a orangey, peachy poppy. So we'll see. We'll see where it goes. But these are the new treasured cardstock, so do not miss that. They're only $8.99 a pack too. I was really surprised about that. So here is the poppy background. This, let me show you real quick, is a full background plate, but it's the opposite. In other words, you're inking the background, not the poppy. So you're going to get a really stunning look, and it's going to be like in a deep color. It's going to be so detailed because all of your background is going to be inked and just your poppies are going to be your white color. So it's going to be interesting to see where we get creative with that. I'm looking forward to playing with it. And it also has a stencil, so you can ink it and then stencil in those parts that weren't inked. That is something new we haven't ever done before. Not with this style plate. So that's going to be fun. See how it inks the background? And all this we can stencil. Very interesting. Love, love, love. This sweet little set is Stitched Bright, and it has 3 little new stitching dies. This one here is Stitched String Lights. Give you an idea on size. This one is Stitched Holiday Tree, and I really like the kaleidoscope effect right in here. I'm going to use those specialty papers right there too, maybe in a glitter and a mirror, possibly. I think that would be really pretty. And then a full background, and I love these, both stitched and not stitched. And it has these debossed lines in it as well, which is really pretty. I'll try to get that closer so you can see. So I like them used both ways, stitching and not stitching. And you do have the full outline A2 also. So there is one more collection that I do not have in person yet, and it's the dancing collection. So I'm going to put a picture on the screen here so you can see it. And there are a bunch of items in here. There's a BetterPress candy cane stripes plate, which I think will be perfect for all year use, not just Christmas, though it does look like a candy cane stripe. Then there's a BetterPress, a little gift. And the little gift, I was looking at it, and first I thought, what would I do with this? But then my mind started running a little bit, and remember our tag punch, our 3-size tag punch that came out. These sentiments would be perfect for tags that come with this set. So that is kind of the direction I'm thinking of going with this set. It looks like it would be great for gift tags. Then there's a BetterPress registration, and this is probably my favorite out of the whole collection, and it is called Birch Trees. To me, this would be a must-have. So that is definitely going to be up my alley, and you would definitely see a sample of that one. Then we have 2 3D embossing folders. The Holiday Lights has a coordinating stencil available. So if you're interested in stenciling your embossing folders, make sure you get the bundle with that one. Then the 3D all wrapped up is a conventional 3D embossing folder. And then you have Conrad Cardinal, which is very similar but not the same to the cardinals that were in the large die of the month previously. And then you have 4 dancing characters. We first have Moose Klondike. And these all have really long legs, guys. But remember, you can shorten the legs if you want to. So there's always a way, a workaround. But I think their legs are kind of cool. Moose Klondike. And I'm leaving for Alaska. So Klondike is coming home to me. And then there's Gnome Alfie. There's Nutcracker Fritz. And there's Dancin' Douglas. Now, I will be getting Moose Klondike and Nutcracker Fritz. So you will see those two coming my way in samples in the future. So I look forward to those. Those were my 2 picks for favorites. And I hope this video has been useful to you guys and that it at least gives you some inside looks at the products, because that's my goal for this, is for you to see things, especially with that Storytime collection, because to me, some dies were smaller than I thought and some things were larger than I thought. And the idea of the combination of, yes, some can be used for cards. Oh, and I forgot to mention, they also have the cardstocks I didn't show. There are 2 12x12 pattern paper sets. There's a Storytelling Adventures and a Storytelling Sunshine. Then there are coordinating 12x12 actual paper solids to go with those. Those pattern papers are $12.99 each, and the cardstock packs are $14.99 each. So they're very reasonable. And I was looking, they also have black and white 6x6 and 12x12 chipboard packs. So I guess those will sturdy up your pages. So I found that very interesting as well. But I'm loving the bright pattern papers. And I actually like 12x12 papers because I do a lot of 5x7s. So I'm kind of glad to see more 12x12s in the store. Sorry I forgot about that during this storytelling process, but I hope that was beneficial. Have an amazing day, guys. Check back with me on Saturday for my video featuring those 2 collections mentioned before. All the links are down below. There is a visual shopping list in that first link if you want to go and actually see the products in person rather than looking through a long list. So if that helps, I hope you have an amazing day. Bye-bye, my friends.